What is up, YouTube? It's me, Andrew, here. Gonna be doing my full review on the HP G6 2342DX. Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, I'm gonna break down some of the product features and specifications for you here. It's a 15.6-inch LED backlit display with 4GB of memory, expandable to 8GB, featuring 640GB hard drive in sparkling black color. For the processor, you're going to be looking at an AMD quad-core A8 4500M accelerated processor with AMD Radeon HD 7640G graphics, HP True Vision high-definition webcam with integrated digital microphone, also a multi-format media reader, which supports SD and MMC digital media formats, 2 USB 3.0 ports and 1 USB 2.0 port, built-in high-speed Ethernet adapter, weighs in 5.5 pounds and measures about 1.4 inches thin. This laptop runs Windows 8 and retails for $379.99 from Best Buy. I'll leave a link in the description. The initial setup took me about 25 minutes. That's with all the program files and configuration files getting installed. And at the end of the day, you're left with 528GB free instead of the advertised with 640GB hard drive space. That's based on the operating system and program files that's allocated. Alright, for this section, let's take a look at the display quality. This 15.6-inch LED backlit display features a resolution of 1366 by 768, which HP calls Bright View technology. Let's look at the clarity and the brightness. This is about 90% brightness right now on the settings. Overall, I've been pretty satisfied with the display. Considering a laptop that's under $400, the screen resolution is pretty adequate, and the stunning clarity is pretty amazing. Alright, for this section, let's take a look at the boot up test. Alright, let me stop the timer here to put my password, and then we'll continue. There we go. See the hourglass still spinning. And yep, still spinning. And it's done. So boot up looking about 34-35 seconds, which is pretty adequate. Alright, for this section I would like to talk about the CPU and battery performance. The CPU we have running here is the A8 processor 4500M running at 1.9 GHz with the turbo boost of running up to 2.8 GHz. Alright guys, I'm going to show you a screenshot of the Windows performance information. The scales rating from 1.0 to 9.9. First is the processor rating at 6.7, memory at 5.9, graphics at 4.7, gaming graphics at 6.3, and primary hard disk at 5.9. For day-to-day activity like word processing, streaming Netflix, watching YouTube, light duty games, and light Photoshop editing, this computer ran flawlessly. The only time I experienced any hiccups was when I was pushing the CPU to the limit and multitasking between 7 different apps. I would suppose this issue is because of the stock onboard 4GB of RAM. Once you upgrade the RAM to 8GB, your experience will be much smoother. Next up, I would like to talk about the battery performance. I was able to get roughly around 3 to 4 hours off of full charge while performing the task above. This section I would like to talk about build quality, keyboard quality, trackpad quality, and speaker quality. The overall build quality is good, full keyboard has been smooth and responsive, plus with the full numeric keypad it's been easier to type in numbers. The large textured trackpad has been excellent with precise navigation. Speaker quality is decent but not that great. Here's some extra pictures I took to show you the detail and craftsmanship of this laptop. In this section, I'd like to show you the viewing angles on the HP G6 2342DX. Let's take a look. I'm going to go all the way to the side. Pretty decent viewing angle. Alright, let's rotate and go to the other side. Very nice. Okay, no laptop is perfect, so what are my biggest issues with this laptop? The first issue I have is the loud antagonizing fan noise that keeps on going regardless of CPU usage. Second, the speakers on this laptop is not great at all. If you are into any audio work or just listening to music, then I highly suggest getting a speaker setup for this laptop. And finally, the occasional hiccups I experience during hard CPU usage and 7 applications multitasking, this can be resolved with upgrading the RAM to 8GB. Even with those 3 cons, this laptop is one of the best laptops I can recommend for under $400. From the AMD A8 processor to the excellent responsive keyboard and trackpad, this machine is a real winner from HP. Alright, this concludes my review on the HP Pavilion G6 2342DX laptop. If you enjoyed this review, please click on the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more electronic reviews and unboxings. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Peace.